Part 2, fork rebuild. Okay, so what we got is, let's pick up again. We got all the bits. You know, it helps if you got a manual with a proper diagram. Go to the Honda website, look at the microfiche diagrams. Now, it can be a little bit fucking, when you're tired and you've just had enough, it can be a little bit confusing putting the bits together. Not that confusing, but if you're a knob like me, you try and do silly things like put the damper rod seat in the damper rod and then put it in. No, it doesn't go like that, it doesn't fit. So after a couple of stupid attempts off camera, you get your damper rod spring that goes into the tube, and you can see just up the top there, the damper rod will come through, fit it through. There we go, that'll come through like that. Get your damper rod seat, that'll go on like that. And you get another stanchion, put that in. In fact, no you don't, what am I saying, dickhead? See, this is where I'm tired. So you got like that. And what have you got? Bottom bush. Got like a little bit of a copper thing there. That literally just slides over. It just sits in at the recess. If it feels a little bit loose, what you could do is just get it and just put, there you go, just a little bit of pressure, just so when it goes on there, that's what you want to hear, that little click. That sounds nice. So you get your bottom bush on, then you want to get top bush, put that over. You want to get spacer ring. What I found works is the seal driver will not sit on the top bush and drive in, it just sits, you know, it doesn't hit it. Just put your spacer on, use a spacer to drive it in. Fuck it, why not? It seems to work. So now you've got that in. Yeah, you got your top bush, your bottom bush, spacer, damper rods in place. The damper rod seat can go, just pop on there. Ready to be bolted in place. Once it goes down there, using the bolt, and you got a little copper washer. Get a new one of these because the end of there minces up every fucking time you take it off. I wish I had the old one to show you, it was a mess. So you get your damper rod seat in there, just stick that in, push that down. Where's your damper rod? That's unbolted. So get seal driver. Just double check you don't have to put anything else in. No, you got your oil seal, you got your circlip thing, your dust seal, and then all the top bits are there. So you get your seal driver. Nice, pull that up. That's good. You can just feel the damper rod giving weight, you feel it yield. So just pull it up. Have a double check. That's a pain in the arse. There we go, you can feel it. There we go. Once it's in there, try and get it fucking lined up. You just sit them done. 6mm bit. Just double check that's going to line up. Oh, yeah, there we go. Just double check it does line up. There we go. And what you can do is give it a little thingy. So there you go, the fork's free moving now. Just get your driver and just little tiny love tap on that spacer. Now I'm going to go and get something soft to put the seal over, because I'm not going to put it over the bare metal. So I'll be back in a sec. Alright, it's now ready to put the oil seal over, so I've just got a glove. I'm just literally going to put the glove over there. There we go. Get a little bit of red rubber grease. You don't have to buy a big tin like this. This is the workshop tin, and it'll fucking last a lifetime. Little dollop, just over the edge of the glove, just like that. Now there's not really any rusty spots on these fork legs, so I'm not too worried about them. You just get your seal mixtures going down the right way, which I believe it goes that way. It's a bit confusing with these seals if you basically forget which way around they go. And these is where I find there's like a little metal spring inside, and I found that goes on the inside of the metal spring. Use your common sense, you can see all the hollow bits are there, and that's a bit that's going to be kind of stopping the oil come up, I suppose. So bit of rubber lube, just gently put it over, gently. Slide it down. It's only a little silicone glove, it's not going to hurt it. Alright, and then just what you want to do is, if you poke a hole into the glove and just slide it down with it, and then so it's a fiddly, but it'll save your seal, and then just pretty much pull the glove down from under it. Slide it down, pull the glove out. Just make sure you don't get any of the glove trapped. So that's just going to interrupt your seal. There you go, just like that. Again, there's not any rust pits on this fork, so I'm not worried about the seal getting damaged. It was just on that outer lip. So now you're at a place where you can get the seal in. So compress the fork, give it a bit of a brake clean, because I like brake clean. A little bit of a wipe just to get the residue of the grease off, because you want a nice shiny fork leg. There's a couple of tiny hairline scratches on there, but they're tiny. And get your driver. Gentle. And then just have a little look. Yeah. Couple of gentle taps. You only have to do it gentle. You don't have to fucking hammer it like a gorilla. It is on the outer edge of the seal. This is a 43mm drive, 43mm seal driver. Going on this bloody thing. So a little love tap again. And you can't feel any give, so it's called yielding, I suppose. So now that's in. We get our little screwdriver, slide our little circlip thing down. To be honest, you can get most of this in with just your fingers, unless you got massive sausage fingers. I haven't. I've got okayish fingers. And then just gently just poke that in with your screwdriver. Be a little bit stubborn, like mine misses. Like everybody's misses, I suppose. Be stubborn. And just make sure that clips into recess there. Push it down. Push it down. And just work your way around, just pushing it all down. Push it down, push it down. Push it down. 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 There we go. And just give it a little bit of a up and down. Just like that. And then spring. Oh no, lying. My mistake. Does seal. So it does seal. It's pretty obvious which way around this goes. Narrow part towards the top, wide part at the bottom. And it does seal it just pops in. Make sure. There we go. Oh, I suppose you could, if you really want, get your driver, Give that a little love tap. Yeah. There we go. Again, nice and gentle. Then you got your spring. Alright, now these are progressive, so I'm gonna suggest that the tightly coiled bit goes towards the top. So as it goes down, it gets tighter, I suppose. Let's have a look. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. I'm going to say, doing that way. And what I'll do is actually, I'm just going to double check that on the internet. Yeah, I was talking shit. I just had a look on the internet. Fuck off. And then, yeah, it's the more tightly round. It's more tightly there, and it kind of like widens out. So the tight bit goes at the bottom. Obviously, kind of makes sense because as you go further down, the progressive fork springs, so that the resistance kind of increases the more they're compressed. That was me being an idiot. So after the spring goes in, pull that right up, and then you know, the spacer ring goes in, just like that. Check that. Then your tube goes on, and then all that's left now, once I check for bits that I fucking missed because I'm a knob, is your top mount and your O-ring. Again, replace that O-ring, the cheap pennies. If you've got a big box of them, which some workshops have, you get a box of them. If not, they're not a lot. Just buy a fucking new O-ring. It's not worth it. So what I might do is, while I've got the rubber lube, is give it a bit of a little fucking love seal, because I like rubber lube and I like brake cleaner. Right, so now all that's left is to fill them up with oil. Now if you look, let's have a look. Let's have a look. If I can get this, get the love lube out the way. You got, fuck is it? Because there's just two measurements here. So let's have a look. Right, fork oil level XL model 1 and 2, 114 millimeter. Okay, so that's 140 millimeter air gap, I suppose. Once the oil's in there, and you've got your spring out and all that kind of shit, you fill it up with oil. You're going to measure, and it should be like 114 mil from the top. So it should go down 114 mil before it gets wet. Wet. Oh, it does, fucking hell, here we go. Right hand fork and left hand fork. Why would you have two separate fucking things on forks? God's sake. XL models 502.9 plus 25 cc or mil. Cc is mil. Cc is that you get in the syringe. However, when I emptied it, because I did empty it out, what's that? 500 mil. And this is, that's 500 mil, and I know that's full. And it says 531 plus 2.5, so 533.5. So it's going to be one of them plus a bit more. What's this here? How much is in here? A litre. So it's going to be just over half of one of them. Right, to be honest, you fucking guesstimate it, you know what I mean? If it's going to be like that much difference, I'm not fucking Rossi, I don't care. It's a big varadero, it's on a fucking R1. Pour just over half of a litre in, alright? And you should be fine. If you really want to measure it, but it's not going to fucking make a massive difference, let's face it. Alright, so what are we doing? Help me out. Right, what I was going to do is, before I even fill it up, you want to get that nice long reach tool, because remember, we didn't nip up that damper rod, we don't want it leaking out everywhere. And again, your copper washer's in there, so fucking hell, it's 7:15. So you get it in, there you go, nip it up, nip it up, nip it up, nip it up, and then you just literally go bang, just like that, and give it a bit of a shock. That's fine, that'll do it. Alright, if you really want to fucking thingy it, get it, line it up, bring the ratchet round so it's about horizontal, put some tension on it and just give it a bit of a little love tap. Alright, I'll be fine, I'll be more than fine. Right, I want to jig up a little fucking thing just to hold the fork steady while I can get some oil in there, so hold on. You can see I've just basically got a vise and a wood clamp and kind of like jigged up a holder. I've taken the what have I got? I've taken a spacer, I've taken the little spring seat, and I've taken the spring out just to make things easier. Now I know, what did it say? What did it say in there? It said 500 and, what am I looking at? There you go, XL1000 models. So 529 plus 2.5, so 531 and a half, just over, fucking hell, just over half a litre, just over half one of them. Alright, so if you look at the thing, what do we got? A litre, and the 500 mark. What the fuck? Ah, okay. I got all confused there because I had like 8.2, but it depends on what way around you look at it. So I'm probably going to do, there we go, between the 4 and the 6, that'll do. Alright, Jesus. 32. So let's put you back on the fucking other way around. We'll have a look. Alright, so let's have a go. How's that? Daft angle. I need a tripod, man. Somebody get me a tripod. You know, all these YouTube guys, I can get things sent to them and give them to them. I suppose you've got to have a decent channel. You've got to know what you're doing first. I just make it up. And I mumble, I'm aware of that. Pull that up. So 531 we said, yeah? Is that right? Help us out. 531.5. Fucking pain in the ass. Let's get this in. What am I looking at? 531.5. Okay, so that's going down. Brilliant. Now I can't even see the fucking level. What do we got? Nowhere near. Let's have a look. This is where I find it pissing it all out the bottom. I've just fucking wasted a tenner. Stop. What do we got? Don't be frightened to keep stopping, because it's the same when you're filling your car up with oil. Just fucking keep stopping. There we go. I put 400 in. Put 420. About 440, 450. 470. Right, that's pretty much done on 500. You want a 531, something like that. There we go. It's just below the halfway, so I'll put another little love tap in, and that's round about 540-ish. So it's a tiny bit more in there. But all I'll do is I'll give it a little bit of a fucking. There we go. Pull it up and down a few times. At the minute, the tube's coming out fairly dry. So I put the spring in. What you could do, actually, is compress it, and then just get a rag, and all you want to do is just soak up, for the sake of 2 tablespoons, you can just do that. Oh fuck, just get all everywhere, why not? Or you can get some syringes and stuff like that. I'm just going to fucking soak some up, just got peace of mind. There you go, some soaked up. Right, the level's not exact because, remember, you want tightly coiled bits at the bottom. Whack that in like that. Bring the fork tube up. Get your spacer in. Get your spring seat in. Oh my god, get off. What are you doing? What are you doing? What a knob. Who's a knob? I'm a knob. Wrong way around. Spring seat, spacer. So you put the little metal O-ring in first, and then the fucking metal tube spacer. And you bring that up as far as it will go. You get that. And you push that down. It says, why aren't you going in? Because you're a knob. There we go. Oh, come on, you are a knob. Oh, you are a knob. Ah, turn you bastard, there we go. Then you get that threaded. Are you threading? Are you biting? Are you biting? Oh, you fuck, why are you biting? You see, this is why I bring you guys along, so you can see how much of a dickhead I am. Oh, you fuck. Okay, I want to stop you there and then get this bit. When you're trying to put the fucking... Oh. What a knob. Oh, yeah. Ah. Fuck's sake. Right, when you're trying to put the fucking other thing of brick for now, it's covered in shit. Yeah, when you're trying to put the, for the third time, the fucking top bolt back in, make sure that the little metal O-ring sits flush, because like an idiot, it was at an angle, so instead of being flat, it was at an angle, and I'm fucking whacking a spacer against it, and it's not wedged. But as you can see, it's now fucking a lot better. So that goes in, and oh, what is going on today? What is my head's all over the place? Many reasons. Right, finally, bit. So what I want to do is quick little fucking shot of brake clean. Get that in. Have you noticed something? Apart from a little flat-headed screwdriver, and an Allen key, I haven't really used any tools yet. That's because I'm shit. Right, I think that's 24, so we'll get a 24. Is it 24? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Ah, yeah, it is. And we're going to get... helps if you put righty-tighty. Righty-tighty. Get it in there. Get it in there. In there. Get it in there. Get it in there. Put it in there. There we go. So I'm going to get that torqued up to spec when it's on the bike. And all I have to do now is undo my clampy jobby, get like a fucking rag on your bench and just have a look. Is the oil seal working? Yeah. Imagine if it didn't work and it fucking squirted you in the eyes and you were blinded. But yeah, that's looking good so far. So I've done a lot of things to fuck this up along the way. Alright, just don't fucking make my mistake. Just go slow. Have a look. And yeah, she's good. She's not leaking. So yeah, I've done a lot of things off camera. I'm going to be honest that I've fucked things up, and I've made about fucking 7 extra videos I've had to delete because it's all gone wrong and I've looked like a knob, looked more of a knob than I have now. So yeah, hopefully that's fucking helped you. It's all back in. Just double check your little like metal bushings in there. They're all in. And that's pretty much it. Alright. Yeah. So I want to clear up now and get this back on the bike hopefully in the next hour, and then stick some music on. Alright. See you in a bit.